It's the NBA on 2K. Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now here's Caldwell Pope. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Crowder finds Stuckey. And Caro outside. Greg, gotta love the matchup tonight in the backcourt.
And these fans are in for a treat. Dynamic guards going head-to-head. Could be one of the more entertaining duels of the year.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Seems to me like Butler is just always in rhythm and under control. His next shot is never far away.
Crowder against Butler. And the shot's good from Crowder. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Caldwell Pope against Giddey. There's Rose with the three. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now Stuckey. His last outing, 16 points for him. They get a hand on it. Crowder the pass to Giddey. Lock at 6. Stuckey kicks to Banchero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's how Banchero creates driving lanes. That shot right there, knocking it down, opens the floor for him.
Pass to Bargnani. From past the arc. To the wing on the left. Here's Rose. The teardrop falls in.
How about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
Stuckey with it. Giddey the pass to Banchero. And it's Giddey in the corner. Over Caldwell Pope. Giddey no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Caldwell Pope dishes to Bargnani. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Giddey kicks to Banchero. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Hibbert with a screen for Stuckey. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
And, you know, that's where Stuckey operates best. I mean, the mid-range area is his comfort zone.
Stuckey against Rose. Banchero outside. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Rodney Stuckey fourth. And, of course, Derrick Rose.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Wallace is checked in for Miami. And a switcher also for Orlando. Jovic is checked in. Caldwell Pope passes to Rose. Noel, a screen on Stuckey. Rose, that's good.
Hey, guys, we know he's more effective inside the arc. He's expanded his range quite a bit now.
Stuckey outside, a three, and that comes off the assist by Giddey. Stuckey's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Jovic, and stolen by Noel. And he's going up for the alley-oop, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Skying towards the hoop and decimating the defense with that ridiculous alley-oop dunk. Go ahead, Noel.
Now here's Stuckey. He has 5. And it's Orlando with another.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Both teams will make substitutions.
And here's a look at some stats for Rodney Stuckey. He had a strong showing last season. 9th in three-point field goal percentage and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. And Morris has got the ball here for Miami. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando. Bargnani sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Miami no good on that time either. Orlando trailing here. Now here's Giddey. That puts them in the lead. 56 seconds left to play in the first. And here is Morris. Bargnani is screen on Stuckey. Here's Morris. Drops it in from 11 feet.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Giddey. Plumlee missed inside.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Wallace misses. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. In the corner, Stuckey with it. From 12 feet out, the rebound by Caldwell Pope. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Count it. Hero's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Passes it to Giddey. Here's Jovic. Back to Giddey. Plumlee with a screen on Hero. Giddey, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Hawkins.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
Love the pass to Jovic. Floats one up. Hawkins with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Up top, Morris. Guarded by Fultz.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Butler, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. Jay Crowder's checked in for Orlando.
Make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancer.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Giddey. Love right side. Fultz against Morris. Love wide open. He fires. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Giddey against Butler. Bargnani sets the screen for Butler. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Butler's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat. Love outside. Hey, Clark, how has this season gone so far in your estimation? Are teams meeting expectations?
Some are, some aren't, and that's pretty normal at this time, right? I mean, it's so hard to predict which teams are going to succeed early. But like every season, it's fun watching teams go through the process of discovering themselves.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now here's Love. He's got 5. Down low. Here's Plumlee. And Bargnani sends it back. Wallace looking for an opening. Crowder with the steal. Driving inside. And Crowder slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And the Heat call time here. So both teams changing it up here. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Well, you look at Banchero. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And here is Wallace following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Back to Wallace. There's Rose with the three. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Fultz. Back to Stuckey. Banchero, a screen on Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Wallace.
Love seeing Banchero play with that kind of force, making the defense figure out how they're going to deal with it.
That free throw, good from Banchero. And the second free throw, good.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
And he nails the third.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
1:31 left to play in the first half. Wallace outside. The pass to Rose. Fires for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 2. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Stuckey kicks to Fultz. The 3. Out to Stuckey. Back to Banchero. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Miami's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Pass to Rose. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to Rose. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Rose against Stuckey. Brown with a screen on Stuckey. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. They're watching 2K Sports live from American Airlines Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kind of like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Rose against Stuckey. Dishes it to Crowder. Passes it to Banchero. The kick out to Crowder. Over Butler. Shot by Crowder, no good. And Miami shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Hooked away. Stuckey outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Stuckey's got the first basket of the second half here for the Magic.
And a nice skill set for the combo guard, Rodney Stuckey. The guy can do everything you need in the backcourt.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Giddey. Magic leading by 3. Crowder finds Giddey. Caldwell Pope with it. Defended by Giddey. Caldwell Pope passes to Butler. Over Giddey. And it's Butler missing. Orlando's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Banchero outside. Outside Crowder over Caldwell Pope. And Crowder with the basket on the assist from Banchero.
To me, one of the things that separates Banchero from others is his passing.
Outside Rose. Back to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. And Rose throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so here's Orlando. The Heat getting the bucket. Banchero dishes to Stuckey. Butler with the steal. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in. And now just a one-point Orlando lead.
Boy, that was a terrific sequence by Butler, demonstrating why he's such an outstanding two-way threat.
Banchero outside. Stuckey setting the pick for Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And a moment here to see the numbers on Derrick Rose. Coming off a terrific season. First in free throw shooting. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Now Stuckey following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. And the three ball is good. And now a 7-point Magic lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Caldwell Pope passes to Bargnani. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bargnani's got 6 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Crowder. He's got 6. Knocked loose and stolen by Noel. Rose dishes to Noel. Caldwell Pope against Giddey. And here's Bargnani outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And Miami making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Jovic is checked in. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 1-point game. Stuckey outside. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass there. Wallace kicks to Rose. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Rose. And it's Miami with another.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Stuckey passes to Jovic. And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Kevin Love comes in for Roy Hibbert. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Rodney Stuckey. .106 left to play here in the third. Bargnani against Love. Shot clock at 5. Here's Banchero. And it's in there. Banchero's got 16. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Rose against Fultz. Bargnani a screen on Fultz. Rose attacking, and the dunk by Rose.
You know, once he starts going down here, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 16. Now the pass to Jovic. No good on the triple.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Bargnani a screen on Fultz. And it's Rose missing. Banchero finds Fultz. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. Quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Outside Butler. He feeds it to Wallace, and that one drops for him. Wallace has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Miami.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Now here's Stuckey. Plumlee sets the pick for Crowder. To the paint. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Butler against Fultz. Now, here's Butler. He's covered closely. Brown sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. And another basket for Miami.
Okay, a really difficult cover, especially in these screen and rolls. I mean, Caldwell Pope is fantastic with his creativity.
Caldwell Pope against Stuckey. Outside Crowder. Plumlee with a screen on Wallace. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Love. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Butler. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Butler draws the attention and kicks to a teammate. Perfection.
Noel's checked in for Miami. Earl comes in for Gerald Wallace. And is Richard also for Orlando. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Stuckey outside. Fultz with a screen for Stuckey. To the middle. Here's Hibbert. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Stuckey's got 3 assists in the game.
And good to see this from the combo guard, Stuckey. Excellent feed to the open man.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Butler on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Orlando leading. Stuckey outside. This one for 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Caldwell Pope pass to Butler. Hits it from 3-point range.
Butler stroking it nicely. Good touch from outside the arc.
Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Love. Hibbert against Brown. Hibbert dishes to Stuckey. The 11-footer. And he connects with the jumper.
Really a nice looking shot there from Stuckey. He values the chance relishes the chance, quite honestly, to come up big for his team.
And the Heat call time here.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat Dancers.
And the Heat with some changes. Bargnani comes in for Moses Brown. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Tyler Hero. The Magic also changing it up. Banchero's checked in for Love. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Fultz. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Miami's coach had some advice for the team during that last break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Bargnani. Outside Butler. The kick out to Rose. Lets it go with the three. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Stuckey finds Banchero. Outside Crowder. Passes it to Stuckey. Giddey with it. Over Caldwell Pope. Giddey, no good. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. That one falls. Rose has got 19 points.
Hey, guys, we know Rose has drilled big shots before. Just add another one to the highlight reel.
Inside, Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
Stepping up in a big moment, Paolo Banchero. Love that leadership.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Butler, defended by Crowder. And it's Butler missing. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's the lob to Banchero. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Banchero showing and telling everybody he can handle the pressure. That's the way you go get it, young fella.
Rose passes to Noel. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And Noel really elevating his game, stepping into the limelight and coming away with the big bucket thanks to his effort and hustle.
Now, here's Banchero. For 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Stuckey against Rose. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 2. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Stuckey. Off the inbound pass. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
Timeout called the Heat. They're down by 1. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And look at how much time they have. I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
the floor. Caldwell Pope right side. Money!
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hibbert with a screen for Banchero. No good from three-point territory. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Here's Rose. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And the Grizzly veteran Rose, no stranger to having to up the ante and come up clutch.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
From deep. Can't knock in the 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And so it's Miami winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And this is the time of year teams, Greg, start to wear down a little bit, and we're seeing the first signs of fatigue setting in.
Well, it is a long season, Kevin, and it can be hard to keep your focus and drive, but we'll see which one of these teams is still in early season form here tonight.
Here's Rett. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Now here's Williams. Embiid with a screen on Smith. Williams dishes to Embiid. Nice D from Cousins. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Playing with fire and toughness. Smith Jr. doesn't let the foul stop him.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And Smith has a really smooth and relaxed shooting form, but just like a lot of young players, I think the key is going to be him becoming more efficient.
Now here's Williams. Here's Ivy. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Beasley against Parsons. Beasley, the pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, looks to me like the defense kind of slept on the fact that Cousins is deceptively quick.
Pass to Williams. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Smith against Williams. Easily outside. And Embiid pulls it down.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Basket good.
And can't allow Parsons to get into a comfort zone, especially from that mid-range area.
Now here is Smith. He kicks it to Beasley. Cousins with a screen for Beasley. That one goes. Count it.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Williams. Mahimi, a screen on Smith. Takes it off the glass. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, deciding to take it himself. Normally, Williams is looking for a teammate, but if the D gives him that good a look, Darren's got to take that shot.
Beasley against Parsons. Cousins with a screen for Beasley to the inside. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Lobbed up there for Embiid. It's deflected. Smith against Williams. Beasley outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Parsons with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standing.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Cunningham's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Damian Lillard's checked in for Parsons. And the pass to Cunningham. Cousins with a screen on Lillard. Cunningham passes to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
Lillard against Cunningham. Lillard, the pass to Mahimi. Back to Lillard. Embiid with the screen on Beasley. Just 4 to shoot. Lillard finds Mahimi. Shoots over Cousins. And again, the Bucks miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
So it's the Bucks now. The Warriors making the shot. Lillard with it. Still yet to score. A floater. Here's Mahimi. Yep, that one goes.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Warriors leading by 3. Cunningham looking it over. Cousins with a screen for Cunningham. Good on the three-point shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here is Lillard following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham. Ivy dishes to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Ivy against Beasley. Excellent D there from Beasley. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lillard against Cunningham. Out to Smith. Over Mahimi. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist on the night. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. They're up by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Anthony, the pass to Smith. To the middle. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Now the Bucks moving it up. Pass to Lillard. Kicks it to Allen. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Allen's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Cunningham on the wing. Ivy defending.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now, here's Boucher. Scoreless thus far. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Levine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
The Warriors leading. And here's Cunningham. He has 5. And Cunningham with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Allen's shot is off. Warriors leading by 4. Back to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
Now, here's Ivy. Following the miss by Kate Cunningham.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Milwaukee timeout.
Changes in for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Şengün. Beasley comes in for Joe Ingles, and Smith subbed in for Anthony. The Bucks also changing it up. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Chandler Parsons comes in for Chris Boucher, and Darren Williams is subbed in for Levine. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Lillard. Embiid with the screen on Smith. Lillard, the dish to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
Now, here is Smith. 9 points last game. Cunningham kicks to Smith. Lillard against Smith. Cousins with a screen for Smith. Shoots over Lillard. Smith finds Smith. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Williams against Smith. Embiid sets the pick for Williams. Pass to Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
And Williams is very effective in that pick and roll. Superb at knifing passes through tight spaces in these sets.
Smith with a screen on Lillard. Smith dishes to Cousins. From downtown, Smith with the basket on the assist by Cousins. Smith's got 8 points.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Lillard. He gets it in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. Reddish is checked in. Mahinmi's checked in for the Bucks. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Smith, the pass to Smith. Screen by Cousins. The shot. The shot's good from Smith. He's got 10.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Williams. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now, here's Ivy. Following the missed shot by Dennis Smith. Now here's Williams. Guarded by Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. MB is a load to handle. And Joel will get to the line.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And Embiid drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Williams against Smith. There's the pass to Smith. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Misses the layup. Here's Parsons. So they take the lead. Parsons got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
Love the court awareness on that one. Williams demonstrating his outstanding vision by setting up the open man.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Jabari Smith.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now, here's Ivy. Parsons passes to Williams. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. Williams has got his third basket of the night.
And Williams, so fast on the catch and shoot, gives the team no time to react off the pass.
Here's Smith, and the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got 12 in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Darren Williams, 4th.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Here's Smith, still without a basket. Passes to Smith. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Drives to the hoop. Top of the key, Reddish. Off target from three-point range.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Williams scanning the floor. Embiid sets the pick for Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to Mahinmi. Parsons for 3. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Warriors. Smith kicks to Beasley. Cousins with a screen on Parsons. From the stripe. Chalk up 2 there. Beasley's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Embiid with the screen on Smith. Here's Williams. There's Embiid. It counts. And the foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now Smith hasn't made one yet. Here's Beasley. Tries it again. And he lays it up and in.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Ivy. Now here's Parsons. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Outside Williams. The Warriors pull it in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Cousins with a screen for Smith. Going inside. Cousins, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. The pass to Embiid. Bucks passing it around. There's the 3. Williams can't get it to go. The Warriors trailing. Here's Smith, and there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got his first points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Cunningham is checked in for the Warriors. The Bucks also with the sub. Lillard's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to Williams. Mahinmi with the screen for Williams. He kicks it to Ivy. 4 on the clock. For the 3. Rebound by Smith. Warriors have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Embiid sets the pick for Williams. Lobbed up there. What a feed to Embiid. Wow.
Hey, get that pass anywhere near the rack. Embiid gonna stuff it.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a one-point game. Beasley with it. Now defended by Embiid. Cousins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Warriors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The first free throw is good.
And, you know, when Cousins is healthy now, this guy is a quality player. He's a big man that has a lot of versatility.
And the Warriors with some changes. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Beasley. And Anthony subbed in for Cameron Reddish. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Boucher's checked in for Mahinmi. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Williams.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Embiid with a screen on Anthony. No good that time. Nice D from Cousins. Warriors leading by 3. Cunningham outside. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And Cousins kicks to Anthony. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 3rd assist on the night.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
Now, here's Ivy. Embiid sets the pick for Ivy. Feeds to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Nothing new for Embiid here. Going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
High post Cousins. Back to Cunningham. Cousins with a screen for Cunningham. Puts it up. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Lillard against Anthony. Lillard outside. Embiid with the screen on Anthony. Three-pointer, Lillard gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 8 points.
And this is Lillard's bread and butter. He's always ready to pull from that range.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Warriors on top, up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Cunningham against Williams. A floater, and Cunningham with the layup.
And smart choice by Cunningham, using the floater to get that one to go.
Passes it to Lillard. Shoots the 3. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Şengün with this screen on Parsons. Beasley finds Şengün. Comes up empty down low. The Bucks trail. Now here's Levine to take the lead. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Beasley. Back to Cunningham. Şengün with the screen for Cunningham. Misses the wing J.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Cunningham against Williams to the paint. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Beasley in the post, covered by Parsons. Beasley, the pass to Ingles, and stolen by Parsons. The finish, and then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Cunningham against Williams. Smith on the wing over Lillard. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Smith.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Marcus Cousins, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Michael Beasley. Reddish, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Anthony subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And then for Milwaukee, Embiid, he's checked in for Allen. Mahinmi comes in for Zach LaVine. And Ivy subbed in for Williams. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Scott Skiles talked about with his team during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Parsons. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Ivy finds Mahinmi. Takes it out to Parsons. A three-pointer is right on target. Parsons got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Smith. Cousins with a screen on Mahinmi. Smith the pass to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
DeMarcus Cousins knew his team needed it. They had to have it on that possession, and he calmly knocked it down.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Beasley's checked in for Anthony. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Williams is checked in for Lillard. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Smith outside. Pass to Smith. Rebound, Milwaukee. Parsons outside. Kicks to Williams. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Bucks lead by 4.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Smith dishes to Cousins. Smith outside. Teardrop shot. And Beasley puts it in. Beasley's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Embiid with the screen on Smith. Williams passes to Embiid. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And there's the ice cream with the apple pie, folks. Excellent trip up the floor to stretch this lead out.
To the middle, Embiid with the steal. Beasley against Ivy. Over Beasley. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
And for Smith Jr., it's really about being aggressive inside. That's what's going to help him earn these calls.
At the line, your Warriors, Jabari Smith. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Looking at the calm demeanor of Smith, in this situation, that's exactly what you want to see.
Both free throws good from Smith.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Mahinmi with the screen for Williams. Over Smith. Good!
And this is why you feed Williams
Down the stretch, he just has a knack for coming up big.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 5. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Beasley against Parsons. Smith scanning the floor. Smith kicks to Beasley. Launches it. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
DeMarcus Cousins. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Darren Williams. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And you watch Williams play, physical point guard, draws a lot of contact throughout the course of a game.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 7. 5 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Give it up for your Warriors girls.
Here's Beasley, a 3 off the inbound. Trifecta!
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean,
Welcome fans to 2K Sport. Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Beal, the pass to Vanderbilt. Greg, at this point of the season, are teams starting to look up at their record and get too fixated on that?
I feel like most teams now know where they are at all times. And teams that aren't doing well, coach will let them know. And at the end of the day, you're out there to win and not have a good time.
Young sets a screen for Lynn. LeBron outside. Nails the baby hook.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Now here's Westbrook. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Beal gets a wide open look. Wide open shot is on the money.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Lynn with it. Westbrook picks him up. And there's the pass to Young. And a miss there on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Westbrook. Pulls it up. That's good on the jump shot.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
Lynn against Westbrook. Young outside. Now here's Lynn. Young looking around. Clock at 4. No good with the triple. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Shots good by Green.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball.
outside Westbrook. And Utah again with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Lynn. No one near James as he lets it go. Off target with his three. Outside Westbrook. It's Beal on the wing. Beyond the arc. And James pulls it down.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Young from outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Westbrook finds Vanderbilt. Pass to Beal. The tray sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's James. Passes it to Young. A 3-ball. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Beal, the pass to Westbrook. No good on the 3. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Left side, Lynn. LeBron outside to the paint. Pocket 6. The shot's good from McGee.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Westbrook passes to Vanderbilt. Now here's Beal, defended by Young. Back to Vanderbilt. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Or 3, Westbrook buries it from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Valanciunas is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Millsap comes in for Vanderbilt. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Jones. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Russell Westbrook. .122 left here in the first quarter. Lynn against Lawson. Clarkson is screen on Lawson. Clarkson on the wing. Shoots over Beal. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Beal, that's for 2. Blanche pulls it in.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, it wasn't able to cash in.
Young sets a screen for Lynn. And dishes to Okongwu. 3-pointer. And Clarkson gets it to go on the assist by Blanche.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And now a veteran in this league. Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Prince is checked in for Young. And Utah with a change here, too. Russell Westbrook in for Ty Lawson. both free throws good for Beal.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The pass to Clarkson. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. And yes, it's good.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Westbrook scanning the floor. There's Beal with the three. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Beal's got 10. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the... He got it in!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. They lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
This is his first free throw of the game.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Jeremy Lin.
First free throw is good.
And Jeremy Lin, you know, I think has a great reputation. He's a confident guy who provides energy at both guard spots.
Both free throws good from Lin. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 3.
And on paper, you call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But, hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Millsap a screen on Clarkson. Watson the pass to Millsap. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. And again, it's Utah.
Tell you what, that's pretty clever engineering by Westbrook in the pick and roll.
Lin kicks to Clarkson. He takes it in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Paul Millsap picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket. Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Okongwu. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now here's Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Man, what a scorer Westbrook is. This guy can torch you on the drive or even with the jumper.
It's stolen by Lawson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. 5th, the Jazz.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Green finds Clarkson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Gets on Jonas Valanciunas.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Free throw good. Clarkson. Nick Young's checked in for Prince. Then for the Jazz, Bam Adebayo comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Herbert Jones in for Ty Lawson. And he makes the first but misses the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Thomas passes to Westbrook. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Westbrook's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Clarkson kicks to Lynn. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Young, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
And you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Now here's Millsap. He has yet to score. Drains the three-pointer.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Blatch. Outside, Lynn. Five to shoot. Here he goes. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Blatch.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. James checked in for Jeremy Lin. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Jazz. Beal comes in for Thomas. Utah with the ball, and it's Utah's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Beal the pass to Vanderbilt. Pass to Westbrook. Pulls up. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Clarkson against Beal. Outside, James. 6 to shoot. Young, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Beal can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside, Green. Three-pointer buries the long-range jumper. Now just a three-point Jazz lead.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Vanderbilt the pass to Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Lobbed up there for Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now, here's Clarkson. 9 points in the game so far. Hits the three-point bomb. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Vanderbilt. No scoring in this one. And it's Westbrook missing. Green dishes to James. From the arc. James cooking from deep.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Utah. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance. They get a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Lynn against Westbrook. Lynn the pass to James. He lobs it up. Passes it to Jones. Now the pass to Adebayo. Kicks to Beal. Lynn against Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 12.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Pass to Green. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Utah's on defense. 3-point lead. Outside, Lynn, just 5 on the clock. On the money from 12 feet away.
Boy, I really like how Lynn positions himself. He's really good at getting to the hoop.
Westbrook passes to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Jones. Nice ball movement by Utah. Westbrook kicks to Vanderbilt. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's James. He's got 8, and Green gets it to go.
And I'm not sure there's a guy who enjoys physical play more than Draymond. Finishing through contact is just part of the job for that man.
There's Vanderbilt. They trail by 1. Into the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last.
And they showed up top 5 in field goal percentage. And that speaks to how consistent they were night in and night out. They were a team that never stay cold for long.
And like you said, their three-point shooting was a huge part of what they did. The long-range shot was a weapon for them all season long. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
James outside. It's up a three. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. LeBron's got 11.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Outside Westbrook to stop the run. Nailed from three-point land.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Lynn. It's Young on the wing. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Beal finds Westbrook. And here is Vanderbilt. Nothing on the board. Outside, Beal. Kicks it out to Jones. And the Jazz, another three.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Tipped away. Young pass to Lynn. Feeds it to Green. Back to Lynn. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer. Lynn's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Now here's Beal. 12 points for him. That shot off. Good defensive work there by Young.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Vanderbilt after LeBron James's miss. Left side Westbrook. Again, the Jazz score.
Yeah, you know, Westbrook is dangerous from everywhere, and he seems to be quite comfortable operating in the mid-range, too.
Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And the Jazz with some changes. Paul Millsap's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Cameron Thomas comes in for Vanderbilt. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Russell Westbrook. .136 left to play in the third. McGee against Millsap. And McGee kicks to James. 4 on the clock. LeBron finishes inside with authority.
Boy, really nice play. LeBron showing real good instincts on the offensive glass there.
Outside Thomas. Millsap sets the pick for Thomas. Millsap finds Lawson. Thomas against LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Thomas. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. LeBron, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Beal dishes to Lawson. Outside Thomas. Millsap a screen on James. Here's Thomas. And the rejection by James. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
Well, we thought the third quarter.
The previous play is under review.
Play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And it left his fingertips.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. It's the Jazz. They lead by a bucket. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Westbrook. Millsap passes to Valanciunas. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
It's the Jazz now. A 2-point game. Valanciunas with a screen on Young.
And Green plays the game with passion. I mean, nowhere is that more apparent than in his defense. There is no such thing as an easy shot when Draymond's on you.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Prince. Traps in the tray. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Westbrook dishes to Thomas. Green with the rebound. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And it's Young at the elbow. Young is doubled. And it's sent back by Millsap. Westbrook with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. He gets that one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
And normally more comfortable dishing it. Great to see Green there being aggressive, taking charge.
And that one misses.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Jones checked in for Ty Lawson. Good on the second free throw.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Jones. Inside, it's stolen by Green. Jones against Prince. Pass to Clarkson. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul him.
No good on that one. JaVale McGee's checked in for Taurean Prince. And he's good on the second. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside, Jones. Outside, Millsap. Valanciunas with a screen on Young. Thomas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Cameron Thomas. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Clarkson for 3. Here's McGee, and he lays it straight in.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Clarkson against Thomas. Clarkson passes to James. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Millsap sets the pick for Westbrook. The rebound by James. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dishes to Lynn. Floats it up for James. Doesn't go for him. Jazz leading by 3. Jones finds Millsap. It's Thomas on the wing. Shoots from the line. Here's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lynn with it. Westbrook picks him up. There's the pass to James. And again, LeBron missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Millsap down low. He's covered by Clarkson. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
A huge possession, and Millsap comes through. He's known as a leader, and that is how you lead by example.
Utah calls timeout. They're up by 5. 1:49 left in the game. Nick Young's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Utah also making some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Beal subbed in for Thomas. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
LeBron outside, and right on target with the switch.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
Beal dishes to Millsap. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Jazz.
Now into the lineup for Utah. Number 8, Jared.
gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Jones against James. Over Jones. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from James.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green kicks to James. Pins the three.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Taking his time here. Another miss by Utah. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And the home team has possession. And now they foul and stop the clock. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Jones from outside. He can't get it to go. And so they get the victory here at home. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one. as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. It's good from long range. Leonard's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Bulls. Ball against Terry. And here's Davis for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And I know this is a matchup, Greg, that gets the purists revved up. These are 2 of the best passing teams in the league.
And that translates to 2 of the smartest teams in the league. Both squads like to spread the touches and keep everyone involved on offense.
Now, ball. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And that one is good.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Terry the pass to Deng. Over Davis. Deng can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's ball. And Oden sends it back.
Oden there stretching out with that frame and able to send it back.
2 on the clock. Ball finds Thompson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Ball.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And we're about 1.5 minutes into the first quarter. Terry looking over the floor. Leonard on the wing. To halt the run. Knocks down the 3 ball. Leonard's got 6.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Terry against Ball. And the pass to Drummond. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly failing.
Ball against Terry. Passes it to Leonard. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now Terry. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Terry outside. 5 to shoot. Oden with a screen for Deng. Leonard with no one around. Another 3 for Chicago.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Ball with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, you got to respect the fire. Back at your mindset. The ball there. You sink one on us, I'm going to make you pay by sinking one on you.
Now here's Leonard. 9 points in the game so far. Leonard on the wing. Pulls it from 20, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Thompson against Leonard, and it's Ball in the corner. Oladipo taking his time here. Thompson against Leonard. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Deng, a screen on Ball. Ariza has the open look. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Got to respect the long-range shooting of Ariza now. A capable shooter from downtown. Watch out.
Davis setting the pick for Ball. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Chicago calls timeout. And the Mavericks making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Grimes is checked in. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Terry. Nunn against Ball. Pass to Leonard. And here is Dang. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nunn. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Mavericks. Thomas comes in for Thompson. And so Nunn nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Thomas is screen on Terry. Outside ball from outside the arc. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Now here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. Kicks it out to Leonard. Ball against Nunn. Shoots over ball. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Hands it from downtown.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Nunn looking around. Leonard on the wing. There's the triple. You can't get that one to fall. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Here's Grimes following the basket by O.J. Mayer. Leonard sets a screen for Nunn. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Chicago with the ball, following the score by Dallas. A wide open look here for Terry. Offline with his 3. Thomas up top, defended by Nunn. Drummond, another shot, no good on the shot. Great D that time from Leonard. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Chicago. 6-point game. Here's Grimes, covered by Barnes. Nunn against Thomas. Good D by Thomas.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on the swing to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Smith following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Back to Nunn. Leonard sets a screen for Nunn. And again, no good by Chicago. Mavericks leading by 8. Mayo drives in, and we find out a lot about teams at this stage of the year, Greg. It becomes pretty clear where the soft spots are.
Yeah, this is where the general managers earn their keep. There's plenty of time until the trade deadline when there's a clear issue. A GM's got to start working the phones and address it.
2 sides.
And the first one drops. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Bulls. Ariza comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And both free throws good for O.J. Mayo. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Thomas is checked in for O.J. Mayo.
First in blocks. And how about second in the league in three-point shooting? They are as good as anybody at opening up the floor.
You know, you have to be impressed by the amount of blocks they racked up. They took rim protection to a whole nother level last season. Bulls trail by 10. Terry outside. Outside Leonard trying to get something going. And the Bulls with another miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
Smith outside. Pass to Leonard. Up top, Leonard. 6 to shoot. Over Barnes. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Mavs.
Now, here's Oladipo. Still scoreless. Ball, the pass to Drummond. Leonard with the steal. Oladipo against Ariza. Back to Terry. Ariza outside. Bulls moving the ball around. Shot on the wing. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Terry.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Mayo in for Tyrese Thomas. Chicago also making some changes. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Leonard. Bang comes in for Josh Smith. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Terry. Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Leonard with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Dang. And Oladipo pulls it down. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Mayo finds ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And probably expected to win that game. And maybe that caused them to come out a little flat. Just a bit of complacency.
You know, I'm not sure if they were taking them lightly. I think they just didn't play well. I mean, that happens sometimes. You got to give the other team credit, too.
On the clock. Dang for three. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Mayo against Leonard. Here's the floater. Shot by Mayo is no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's the pass to Leonard. Misses the three.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Back to ball. Here's Barnes. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Bulls trail by 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Drummond's checked in for Barnes. And it's Thompson in for O.J. Mayo. Chicago also making some changes. Oden comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Terry's subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Terry against Ball. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Drummond. Outside, Ball. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Thompson, a screen on Ariza. Pass to Davis. Jacks up a three. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Davis has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Mavs. Terry against Ball. Dang, a screen on Ball. Leonard on the wing, fires the three. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Oh, nice answer from Leonard there. Draining a three right back at you.
Outside, Davis. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls trail by 5. Terry with it. Outside Leonard. Launches a three. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. Ball dishes to Oladipo.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Another three for Dallas.
Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball.
Terry outside. Dang for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Tang's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The bounds, it'll be the Bulls' ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Terry against Ball. Pass to Ariza. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Davis setting the pick for Ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Great showing for him last season. Second in steals, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And looking back at his number 2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. Now, here's Leonard. He's got 16. Dang for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Tang's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the Mavericks call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 5th best, Kawhi Leonard.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Davis kicks the ball. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The pass to Davis. Lets it go with the 3. Dallas, no good that time either. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Bulls. They lead by 1. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Drills the 3-pointer. Here's Terry. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Hits the 3-point bomb. Tang's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Bulls.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Davis, the pass to Ball. Back to Davis. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Just 4 to shoot. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Dallas making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Chicago. Thompson against Terry. Dang with the screen for Terry. Left side, Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Passes to Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Drummond's got 10 points.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Dang, a screen on Oladipo. Leonard on the wing. Fires the 3. And Oladipo pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Right side Davis shoots it up. Here's Drummond at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
They've gone out of their way to involve Drummond in this offense, and I think that's really kept him engaged.
Tang with the screen for none. Pass to Leonard. The tray. And it's Leonard again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Drummond kicks to Thompson. Inside. Davis looking for an opening. The kick out to Barnes. Oladipo outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Leonard. The three. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 11 in the second half.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here is Davis. He's got 12. Drummond with a screen on deck. Davis finds Drummond. And his double. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 14 points for Andre Drummond.
There's really not much else you can do against Drummond, but he's skilled at looking past defenders to get to the finish.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Chicago. They're up by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Nunn passes to Smith. Leonard on the wing. It's stolen by Mayo. Here's Thomas. The dish, the ball. Kicks it to Mayo. 5 on the clock. Thomas, a screen on Leonard. And here's Mayo from beyond the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he makes all 3. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Bulls. Smith outside. Here's Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And all-around talent. I like whenever Smith finds his open teammates.
Oladipo against Ariza. And the basket by Thomas.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here is Smith. Over Barnes. Smith, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to ball. And the rejection by Smith.
He always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Smith with a screen on Oladipo. Gets it to fall from the right block.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Now, here's ball. Thomas sets a screen for Mayer. Shoots over Leonard. And the rejection by Leonard. Smith on the wing. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. The pass to Nunn. Leonard with the screen on ball. Back to Leonard. Launches it. It's good from long range. And now a 5-point Chicago lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Dallas calls timeout. And the Mavericks with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Thomas. Davis comes in for Barnes. And Thompson in for O.J. Mayo. The Bulls also changing it up. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Leonard. Dang comes in for Josh Smith. And Terry subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When the three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. The three from Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight. To the middle. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. And Davis sends it back.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Passes it to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Here's Oden. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. Oladipo, the pass to Ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Drummond with a screen on Deng. And it's Davis missing. Chicago leading. Deng dishes to Leonard. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Deng with it. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson against Deng. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Ball. Bobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Really a good decision turning to Drummond in this spot. Needed a big basket, and he goes and gets it.
There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. Leonard looking around. Oden gets to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Terry outside. Oden with a screen for Terry. Over Drummond. It's Ariza on the wing. Over Ball. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
And this is huge for Oden, proving he can be counted on when it matters most.
Ball against Terry. Thompson outside. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now here's Leonard. 40 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Ball to the paint. Here's Davis. It's in!
No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 29 seconds left in the 4th. Chicago. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Finds Leonard. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 27 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Oden. Over Drummond.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 1. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Ball. Bullseye!
Unflappable, even-keeled Ball. Fantastic with his poise. I mean, this guy has future star, I think, written all over him.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Giddey sets the pick for Stuckey. A three-pointer is right on target. I know we're very early in the season, but Greg, how quickly can players on new teams grab onto the new offense and defense of their new teammates?
It's rare in this league that you don't go to a team where you know nobody, right? I mean, but grasping a new coach's style, the playbook, also the terminology, that could take some time.
Just 3 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Orlando grabs the miss. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Orlando with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. Stuckey passes to Giddey. Vancaro, a screen on McCollum. Down low. Sabonis against Vancaro. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Inside, Vancaro has everything he needs to make it happen. He's got size, strength, agility, and a nice touch, too.
Sabonis' screen on Stuckey. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Sabonis. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Stuckey. He had 15 points last outing. To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, like the energy that Stuckey brings to the court. Really taking off and throwing it down with some passion there.
McCollum against Giddey. From outside the arc. McCollum no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Stuckey passes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Vancaro. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Nice job carving out terrific position. You know, Hibbert with the girth. He's got the body now to punish you on the offensive board.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Gortat. And Hibbert with the block. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And a look now at our 2K leaderboard to see which wingmen have come away with the most steals over the past month. Fifth, Jay Crowder.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
They are an elite group of defenders. I mean, they don't just make it difficult for opposing small forwards. They pester entire teams with their activity, jumping in the passing lanes, being active with their hands and feet. Very impressive defensively.
Now, here's Vancaro. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Magic moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's McCollum. Again, the miss by the King. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I look at Sabonis as a terrific stretch four. He's a guy who can play either power forward or center, and he has excellent length and a nice touch.
Sacramento shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
That free throw missing. The Kings making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Fultz, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. He hits the second from the line. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Stuckey. Back to Fultz. A 3-ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Scoreless thus far. Hits it from 3-point range.
And the hand speed showing for Martin on that shot.
Here's Stuckey. 6-point lead. Vancaro outside. He kicks it to Fultz. Hibbert with a screen for Fultz. Rebounded by Odom. The Kings have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Sabonis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another 3 for Sacramento.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well.
Harden against Fultz. Fultz, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot is good from Stuckey.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Yao checked in for Gortat. Smith comes in for Domantas Sabonis. A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Odom. Devin Harris subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Orlando also making some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for Hibbert. Love comes in for Banchero. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Rodney Stuckey. Yao dishes to Smith. Harris against Fultz. And here's McCollum for three. Traps in the tray.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Love outside. .30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's McCollum. 23 points his last outing. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Love outside. Here's Fultz. That falls. Great assist by Love. Fultz has got 6. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Magic lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And they were in the top 10 in blocks. That was the core element of their squad, keeping bodies in the paint and preventing those easy buckets.
And like you said, their three-point shooting was a huge part of what they did. The long-range shot was a weapon for them all season long. That free throw good from Kevin Martin.
Tell you what, Kevin Martin does not lack for confidence, and you got to like that about him. Has a really quirky-looking shot, but it works fine just for him. It's not about how it looks. It's about how it works, and his works fine.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Kings. Both free throws good from Kevin Martin.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Jovic. Now here's Giddey. Out to the wing. And here's Love from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Now here is Harris. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Martin missing. Here's Jovic, covered by Martin. Fires at the elbow. Jovic, no good. The Kings trail by 7. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Harris kicks to McCullough. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to Love. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Rise and fire, young fellow. That's Love's mindset. Knows his team depends on him to take and make those shots.
Now here's McCollum. 7 points in the game, and the 3 ball is good.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Batum against Love. Fultz the pass to Giddey. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Kings trail by 7. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And a wide open look for McCollum. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Gortat's checked in for Yao. Sabonis comes in for Nicholas Batum. Odom, he's checked in for Martin. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Harris. Banchero against Sabonis. Good. Banchero's got his second bucket. McCollum outside, beyond the arc. And that's collected by... McCollum looking it over. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Stuckey for 3. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight. Sacramento's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Odom against Crowder. McCollum outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McCollum's got 11 points in the quarter.
And how about Odom facilitating the shooter there, not holding the ball or forcing his own shot.
Giddey the pass to Stuckey. Giddey with it. Passes it to Stuckey. Shot clock at 5. And Odom pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Gilgeous-Alexander against Stuckey. And here's McCollum for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Crowder, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Harris has checked in for C.J. McCollum. And a switcher also for Orlando. Hibbert's checked in.
What's up?
.51 seconds left here in the second. Stuckey against Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 5 assists in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Giddey. Still yet to score. Stuckey passes to Banchero. Back to Stuckey. Takes the 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. 9 seconds left in the first half. Stuckey outside.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Magic. They're up by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Odom. Gortat with a screen on Crowder. Here's Odom. The shot from the low post is good. Odom's got the lead up to 1 now for the Kings.
Working the blocks nicely. Lamar Odom dumps it in from inside.
Banchero outside. To the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Powerful throwdown that time by Banchero. Big-time athleticism.
Pass to Gortat. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Giddey, and there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Hibbert kicks to Crowder. Passes to Stuckey. Here's Giddey. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Just 5 to shoot. Stuckey can't get it to go. The Kings leading. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Sabonis. Back to McCollum. Launches a three. Nice defense from Giddey.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Giddey, still without a basket. Here's Banchero, and he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 1.
Banchero, so good at absorbing contact. He's got a great body, knows how to use it, and finishes as a result.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. 5th on the list, the Magic.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Odom finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Sabonis. McCollum outside. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Pass to Odom for 3. Hibbert pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Stuckey. Kicks it out to Banchero. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gortat. They double-team McCollum. Odom inside. Started by Stuckey. Shoots from 8. That misses off the backboard. Magic leading by 4. Banchero outside. Dishes it to Hibbert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Rarely involved enough in the offense to draw many fouls. Hibbert to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, for his size, Hibbert, a surprisingly good free throw shooter.
Martin's checked in for the Kings. And a switcher also for Orlando. Jovic is checked in. And Hibbert hits them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 19. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And he makes the first.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
Both free throws good from Banchero. The Kings trail by 8. McCollum outside. Odom finds Martin. And just miss after miss right now. Pass to Stuckey. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Yao checked in for Gortat, and it's Batum in for C.J. McCollum.
And Stuckey is a guy who does a bit of a small version of stat sheet stuff, and he gives you points, rebounds, and assists.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Look at the stats for Stuckey. A very nice season for him last year, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. .149 left in the third. Outside Batum. Sacramento again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And the Kings making a change here. Smith is checked in. Plumlee is checked in for the Magic. Kevin Love comes in for Paolo Banchero. .11 left in the third quarter of the game. Inside, here's Yao. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Stuckey kicks to Love. Plumlee sets the pick for Love. From outside, off the mark. The Kings trail by 11. Here's Jovic. No scoring in this one.
Third personal foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
That free throw, no good. Markelle Fultz is checked in for the Magic. And he sinks the second. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 16-5 run here. Pass to Love. To the left wing. Shoots. That one rolling around and runs out. The Kings trail by 10. Batum dishes to Martin. Kick by Yao. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-point. Great positioning on the putback.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Here's Love, 1 second left, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the Magic as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Banchero a screen on Harris. Fultz the pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, I tell you what, Fultz does a nice job with the pocket passes, threading the needle out of pick and roll. That's a tough cover when you're on defense.
Now here is Harris. McCollum outside. There's the 3. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got 6 assists here tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Banchero against Smith. From deep. Offensive rebound. Love. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
There's a great example of Love's basketball IQ, getting himself into perfect position for that putback.
Now here is Yao. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Harris.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Banchero, and the rejection by Smith. McCollum. And he finishes nicely on the layup. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
There's a screen. And that one's good, Abaji. Abaji's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Timeout called by the Kings. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Get loud!
He's checked in for Smith. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Magic. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Now, here's him. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Tuesday, the Houston Rockets will come into town. Then on Monday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming into town.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris.
And Harris does a really good job using his quickness to his advantage, and he's got plenty of that quickness. A creative guard who plays with an edge, too.
And Harris drops them both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Fultz against Harris. Fultz looking around. Back to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
That's high-quality teamwork. What a setup for Banchero.
Fultz against Harris. Now the feed to Odom. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Paolo Banchero. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
First free throw is good.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Gortat's checked in for Yao. Sabonis comes in for Kevin Martin. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Devin Harris. And Odom drops him. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Stuckey passes to Banchero. Now Giddey. Hibbert with a screen for Giddey. Back to Banchero. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one. The Kings trail by 8. Outside, Odom. Sabonis' screen on Giddey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And crafty move by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Here's Giddey. Stuckey outside. It's up a 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And a nice skill set for the combo guard, Rodney Stuckey. The guy can do everything you need in the backcourt.
And stolen by Giddey. From the left block. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Sacramento. 9-point game. 13 feet away. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Sabonis. McCollum's got 28 points for the game. To the middle. And finished off by Banchero.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific. I like to see him taking over, too, as an alpha dog leading the way, going and getting his. That's impressive.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks guys don't last minutes. They last days.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 9. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. It's McCollum on the wing. Giddey defending. McCollum no good. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Stuckey outside. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. The kick out to Crowder. Fires for three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
McCollum finds himself wide open and drills it. McCollum's got 32 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Magic.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Paolo Banchero.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Stuckey outside. So the Magic win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.